And we're good. We're live. Cool. So yeah, my name's Kamal. I'm with FYR. I mean, you're gonna know that it's down there, innit? So yeah. Today I've got a good friend of mine, very special guest. Do you wanna introduce yourself, bro?
Peace, blessings. My name is Kelechi.
Cool. And Kelechi is gonna tell us a bit about his own business. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask him a couple of questions. Just answer them how you wanna answer them, bro. Like no pressure. So yeah, first question. What is your business about?
My business is about providing herbs to people for the medicinal effect. So teas and different blends so people can get their minerals and vitamins, tackle inflammatory problems, liver disorders, increase your mental capacity, better your sleep. But basically, herbs are for the healing of the nation. So that's like what I'm trying to provide to people so they can understand how they can implement herbs into their lifestyle for better living, basically.
Good answer. That's all I can say about that one. So what is the name of your business and why did you choose that name?
Yeah, the name is called Herbal Intent because I chose that name because I think it's important to have an intention with the herbs that you're using. I mean, you can't just grab any type of herb and then just start using it because it would start doing things that you don't even know that it's going to do to your body. So it's having an intention. So for example, if we know, for example, like we're going to go to sleep and have a certain tea, we're going to pick that tea in particular. So
What's the sleep tea called?
the sleep tea, I provide a sleep tea called Relaxing Love. Relaxing Love, it's got blue lotus flower from Sri Lanka. It's got hibiscus, it's got rose petals and lavender. And then just really relaxes your nervous system.
Oh, is this the one that you're giving me?
Yeah. It's the relaxing love tea there.
I'm having a good try.
Oh.
Sweet.
Yeah, sweet. It's like
Sweet.
You don't need no honey, no sugars for this one because the rose petals, the hibiscus, the blue lotus is very, very sweet. If you want to add sweetener, you can add sweetener. It's one of the sweetest teas that I've got there. Yeah. So having an intention with the herbs that you're using, that's herbal intent.
Honestly, just by tasting it there, bro, I can feel it. I can feel the herbs. I can feel the flipping energies that going into my body. Like it's a nice experience, isn't it? So if I go on to the next question, what got you into making this type of product?
Interesting. 2018. So I won't make this story long, but 2018, I went to Amsterdam. Right, what you do down in Amsterdam, touch the clouds a little bit. You know
Stays
what I mean?
there, innit? Yeah.
When I came back, I realized the quality of all types of herbs was just completely different. So that kind of like led me down to studying like, what the hell are we like ingesting?
What is that in terms of country?
In particular, it was the, you know what I mean, back then. And then I started to research about the herbs a lot more. I found out a lot about the tobacco industry, and how herbs are just, there's any plant in the whole world that can cure any kind of disease, do you know what I mean? And that interested me, do you know what I mean? Because I was always into like nutrition, bettering your life, like just making sure that you were up, like working at your best capacity on a day-to-day basis. So that interests me. And then from there, I started studying. It felt crazy because I was studying Dr. Sebi before I went to Amsterdam, but I furthered my study within Dr. Sebi. I started to research a lot of other teachers on YouTube, Google. I got in connection with some of them in 2020. I did a course, and then from then, I think I created Herbal Intent 2020. It was just small. It was just like to the local peoples, them. Do you know what I mean? And that, and then I just started creating because I was making my own teas at home, and I was making it for my family. And then they were saying, "Oh, it's doing me so well, and you should start giving it out there." So then, I started. That's how I started getting into the tea.
So was it the feedback that got you into making it into a business?
Making it into a business, I feel at that time I wasn't very business minded, innit? Like how they're
Yeah.
just giving it out for free and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was like the people around me that were saying like, you should turn it into a business, you should make some money off of it. And back then I was thinking like, no, like I don't want to profit from it. But then I started to understand the world. I'm like, yo, it's energy at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Like you get paid for what you do in it. Like if you're gonna give out a good product, yeah, you're getting rewarded from it. Like that's it, definitely. So yeah, could you tell us a bit about like the benefits of what it gives you? So like maybe not this one. You've already done the relaxing love.
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
something.
Sure, definitely.
Got a bit of a prop bag.
This one here is Energy Boost. You know
Cool.
about Energy Boost, right? Energy Boost. It's got dandelion leaf, marigold, and St. John's wort in there. This tea, well, like it says, it provides you energy, but I think it's important to know like what the body needs first. So like this tea, for example, like it works very well with your liver, and the liver is one of 5 major organs in the body. It's responsible for filtering out the bloodstream. It holds around 13% of the blood at one time within the liver. It filters it out, takes it back to the blood. It also filters out some of the toxic waste. It turns it into something else as well. But the liver needs certain minerals and certain vitamins, because if you don't provide the liver with certain like herbs or foods, then it can't function well. And what it looks like when it's not functioning well, it's not clearing out waste products. So it's filtering out bad blood straight back to the heart as well. It would also unfortunately cause like liver cancers if you're not on top of it, cleaning it out on a regular basis. It's responsible for a lot when it comes to like the blood and filtering out things to go into the gut. So then things like bad gut health and vomiting can start happening. So protecting the liver is really important. And then we come onto the herbs. So dandelion leaf is really good for protecting the liver. And these dandelion leaf grow all over the world, isn't it? Like you can find that in your back garden, you can find it anywhere. So these herbs are really...
Oh, so literally a dandelion that you see, not the ones that you blow off in it. Like,
No, that's the dandelion.
That's still a dandelion.
That's the dandelion as well. That's a certain phase of the dandelion's life. But yeah, the same dandelions there, bro. Like you see in your garden, they are very heavy in minerals and nutrients. Like they've got a lot of copper, magnesium. They have a lot of iodine and zinc inside there as well. They've got a lot of iron. Iron is really important.
Yeah.
Really, really important for everybody, but people of color as well, because we naturally just hold a lot more iron inside our blood. Iron is related to the blood, so it relates to your water, because water is stored inside your blood. Hemoglobin is related to oxygen as well. So making sure that we're having good blood circulation around the body, that's important. And again, that will link with the liver as well, because the liver filters out the blood, so when it circulates around the body, that's really important. So yeah, like I'll read off some of here, and I would always say like do your research as well with some of these herbs. It's not rocket science. It's literally, I feel like it's our birthright to know these things.
Yeah, honestly, bro, because I've dealt with you before, and you've like told me about certain stuff and told me to do my research as well. And yeah, in one stage of my life, it could have saved my life, innit? So yeah, man, like keep going.
Respects. So I put in here, so I've gathered some information that people can go and look. So I'll show you here the benefits. High in vitamins A, B, and C, and minerals. So I spoke about some of those minerals there. It's anti-inflammatory. It helps with protecting the liver, so like we just spoke about, and also protecting the pancreas, which is very close to the liver. It relaxes your nervous system as well. So anything to do with like depression or anxiety that people have, this will help relax you and kind of keep you away from feeling depressed. It's providing you so much minerals, and it's just stimulating you. Do you know what I mean? It's also great for your immune system, with that being said. So you can fight off viruses, diseases, bacteria. Obviously, the time that we live in is really, really important to make sure that we're guarding our immune system.
Definitely.
It's a sedative, and it also works with your lymphatic system as well. So that's one of them there. Just speaking about, yeah, do you want me to talk about another one or?
No, honestly, that's fine. If people want to know more, do research. The guy's here. So yeah, do you personally have a favorite?
Oh, I've got like, at times I've got a favorite.
So right now,
Right now in here, I'm drinking my tea called Blood Cleanser. So like it says, Blood Cleanser, it's an alkaline, rich tea. Let me just get it for you now. It's got burdock root in. It's got yellow dock. It's a bit crinkly. It's got burdock root. It's got yellow dock, and it's got a red clover in there. These come from, I created this blend from like searching Dr. Sabi at one point in time, because he spoke a lot about alkaline herbs to like cleanse your body and for cell regeneration as well. So this right now is my favorite tea, purely because I know what it's going to do for me at this moment of time.
You did your research and you know exactly what's going to benefit you.
Facts. And I mix it a little bit with sea moss. If you can get your hands on it in sea moss, 100% get some sea moss. But yeah, I know right now that I want to increase the amount of zinc and magnesium. So I'm going to go to that and the iron. So I'm going to drink this for about a week or two. Heavy doses. I drink about 3 cups, 4 cups. Sometimes I'll be wilding out.
In one day?
Yeah. If I need to filter it out, I'll filter out what I don't need, you know what I mean? But yeah, right now, blood cleanser, but my favorite tea, it definitely changes how I feel, do you know what I mean?
Cool. So yeah, do you have an idea of what to do with like, what next? What's next for you? I've seen on your Instagram that you do bath salts.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Could you explain more about the bath salts?
Definitely. So I provide herbal blends, herbal teas, herbal bath salts, and herbal yoni blends for women.
Okay.
What's next? Of course, expanding the business. In particular, I'm focusing on social media marketing, because I think the best way to get out to people is on social media. Like, it's a free platform.
Yeah.
You can get to like thousands of people. And I think it's important just to provide people with information. But yeah, otherwise, like, I'm going to be very much more information based going forward, because I think it's important to know exactly what you're doing. Because you could give a man £1,000, but if you don't know how to spend it on, he's going to probably buy something that's going to destroy his life at the end of the day.
It's not going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, it's facts. So I want to provide knowledge and information to people, because I'm starting to realize how many people are not aware of what the herbs can do, and it's not their fault. There's a point at which there's not their fault, especially when they're a child. Do you know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
Then it comes to a point where it's like, we don't want to be ignorant towards certain things, and at the end of the day, everybody wants to live long. Everybody wants to live healthy and make sure that they can be there for other people at the end of the day. So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Man, good answer. So yeah, going a bit off topic, but it's probably one of the last questions I'll ask you. But if you were to get sponsored by anyone, who would it be? Anyone, anything?
If I was to get sponsored by anybody, it would probably be, what popped into my mind, I'll tell you what popped into my mind was Holland and Barrett's.
Holland and Barrett's? That's not bad at all. No, that's not bad at all.
Because obviously health and all that stuff. But then when I think about it, it would probably be somebody in the music scene that just to sponsor man, to recognize man as well. Because
Cool.
At the end of the day, like, my target audience is everybody, but I feel like it's really important to get to people who just don't know. People that are walking inside Holland and Barrett's already know.
Just awareness. Make people aware.
Yeah. So, Bugsy Malone. He's hot in the scene right now.
You know. So yeah, last question. How do you define success?
Success is the realization of a worthy ideal. I feel like success is
quote of the day.
Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. But I feel like success is like, it's a moving target. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wrote goals down, like for trading, for example. Like last year, I saw the piece of paper that I wrote down on. I've already hit those goals, but I don't feel successful. I know last year, like, I wanted to hit that because that was like, oh, yeah, that's going to be success. But I feel like it's a moving target. I feel like success is a moving target, but you've just got to be like, prepared's not the word I'm looking for. Yeah, well, let's use that. You just got to be ready. I feel obviously at the end of the day, happiness, prosperity, as some people say success is, but it's a moving target. So I feel like as much as you grow, your success will grow as well. So that's how I feel like success is. I feel like it's just linked with our personal growth as well. So yeah, that's what I define success as.
Nice. That was a very good interview, man. I enjoyed that a lot. I felt like I learned a lot as well. So like with the wanting to teach people, like you've done that to me here. Imagine the people that are watching.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Can I drop another dime real quick?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So we was talking about dandelion leaf. You can find dandelion leaf anywhere. Very high in minerals, iron, calcium, potassium, all sorts in there, right? One other herb that you'll find everywhere that is just so heavy with minerals and vitamins is nettle leaf. And obviously a lot of people stay away from nettle leaf, but it's so good for the body. It's good for cleansing out the blood. It's a blood tonic. It's a bitter tonic. It tastes nice as well. And that will also provide people with their vitamins and their minerals that they need as well. So nettle, dandelion leaf, you can find these in your back garden. I challenge you to go in your back garden and pick out a couple nettles, a couple dandelion leaves, put it into. I challenge you.
So I've got another question after that. So say you pick a dandelion or a nettle or whatever, stings you a bit, and you see a little bit of the bits fly away. How do you make that into a consumable?
A consumable, yeah. So from when it's picked, it's consumable. From when it's picked.
In fact, I've seen people eat nettles just off that.
Straight, yeah. I've ate nettles like that as well.
Not a dandelion.
No, like dandelion. It's still consumable. Hot water to it, and then you're good. But best dry it. Leave it to sun dry for a couple of days, because the dryness is gonna hold in all the nutrients. So when you add the water, it's not gonna escape so quickly, basically. So dry it if you got the time. Do you know what I mean? And then try it out. But yeah, you can have it in its raw form, or you can wait for it to dry out, which will be the better, and then you can go for it like that.
Cool. Yeah. This has been the interview for FYA. My guy, take care of yourself, man. This is it.